We're down to the Elite 8 of this tournament, and today we're going to crown a champion. Welcome back, race fans, to the semifinals and championship rounds. Their motors are running, so let's get to it. Driving the 2016 red Lamborghini from Lone Star DRC, the number 7 seed, Greg Hearn. Driving the Corvette C7 convertible from Mini Mafia Motors, number 5 seed, Dreddy. Number 3 seed Kareem Bolo Brown Palos from Miniature Car Racing is driving the 2017 Pagani Roadster, and driving the Pontiac GTO from Riley's Racing DRC, the number 2 seed Mark Taylor. They'll be chased by these guys trying to make their deliveries. Good luck, drivers. Let's race. Hearn and Dreddy in the front row. Dreddy spinning, the group packed into turn 2. Coming around, Taylor pulling away, Dreddy, Hearn, Bolo following into turn 3. Taylor solid, he'll take it. Then Dreddy and Hearn, and Bolo was thrown off the track back there. Back there at turn 3. There he is. Scoring is 5 points for first, 3 for second, 2 for third, 1 for last. A DNF is a 0. Drivers get a bonus point for every truck they beat to the finish line. Top 2 advance to the finals. So Taylor continues his impressive run. Dreddy and Hearn 2 and 3, and a DNF for Bolo. Hearn and Taylor in the front row. And their group again is jammed into turn 2. Coming around, Taylor's in front, but there's still a pack. Here comes the blue truck, turn 3, and Taylor pulls away, swerving, he takes it. Bolo, Hearn, Dreddy in that order. And the green truck DNF'd at turn 2. So a commanding lead by Taylor with double victories. Hearn, Dreddy, and Bolo in a dogfight for that second advancing slot. Bolo and Taylor in the front row. And Bolo comes alive, charging to the front in turn 2. Still accelerating, no answer from Taylor, turn 3, sideways, and now straight for the win. Then Dreddy, Taylor, and Hearn's coming in behind the blue truck. Got trapped behind the jackknife. 3 laps in, and Taylor has punched his ticket to the finals. He can cruise this next lap. The race is between Bolo, Dreddy, and Hearn, only 2 points apart. Dreddy and Bolo in the front row. And the entire pack is sliding sideways into turn 2. Now Bolo pulls away, 360ing into turn 3. Dreddy can't keep up. Bolo sees the finish line. They're trying to close, but Bolo takes it along with his slot in the finals. And there's Hearn with the DNF, slid on his roof. And so with that win, the number 2 and number 3 seeds, Taylor and Bolo, advance to the finals. Driving the 69 Cornet in white finish from Team the number 8 seed, that crazy Canuck, Adam Hutchings. Driving the 2011 red BMW M3 from Norm and Vern Racing, the V-Man, number 6 seed, Vern Davis. Number 7 seed, Kevin Rose, is driving the Dodge Charger police car. And driving the 2018 Bugatti Duvo, the youngster from Queen Bee Racing, and number 1 seed, TJ. Hutchings and V-Man in the front row. Hutchings, V-Man, Rose, TJ, single file into turn 2. Hutchings and V-Man pulling away, Rose sideways, turn 3. V-Man smacks Hutchings into the finish. Here comes Rose and TJ on the outside. TJ missed out on the bonus point. The blue truck beat him to the finish line. Take a look at that photo. So Hutchings and V-Man, 1 and 2 to start things off. Rose and TJ, 3 and 4. Hutchings and TJ in the front row. TJ leading a tight group into turn 2. Coming around, TJ opens up a gap. Hutchings leads the chase pack. Trucks in pursuit, turn 3. They're all gunning for TJ. Can he hold on to the finish? Yes! Hutchings is still leading by 3, but TJ's victory puts him in striking distance. V-Man and Rose only 2 behind TJ. Rose and TJ in the front row. Rose and Hutchings sideways, but leading into turn 2. Hutchings again pulling away. He's got that Cornet dialed in good. No answer from the chase back, and he takes it with TJ and Rose coming in second and third. And we lost the V-Man somewhere. I think he flipped back there at turn 3. There he is on his roof. So with that win, Hutchings has secured his spot in the finals. TJ holds that second advancing spot, but he's only 3 ahead of Rose, and Rose starts in the front row on this final lap. V-Man and Rose in the front row. Rose leading V-Man and the pack into turn 2. Rose, V-Man, Hutchings sliding, skating into turn 3, and they're all catching up for a battle royal coming through, and it's Rose, Hutchings, V-Man, and TJ. So with that win, Rose takes the last advancing spot from TJ. He'll join Hutchings in the finals. And we'll move right on to our finals. This will be an 8-lap contest to determine the champion. Picking up where we left off, we've got the number 4 seed Kevin Rose driving the Police Dodge Charger, driving the 2017 Pagani Roadster from Miniature Car Racing, the number 3 seed Kareem Bolo Brown Palos. Mark Taylor, the number 2 seed from Riley's Racing DRC, is driving the Pontiac GTO, and driving the 69 Coronet in white finish, the number 1 seed from Team That Crazy Canuck, Adam Hutchings. Championship, baby! This is what it's all about. Let's race. Rose and Bolo in the front row. All 4 cars jammed heading into turn 2. Now Rose, Bolo, Taylor, Hutchings single file into turn 3. Rose pulling away from Bolo. He'll take, woo! He flies off the track just before the finish line. Oh man, opportunity lost. Here it is again. Victory in plain sight, veers left and flies off the track. Oh, I hope that doesn't come back to haunt him later. So it's Bolo who takes it, followed closely by Taylor and Hutchings. Rose and Hutchings in the front row. Hutchings sideways, blocking the back into turn 2, and he flips on his roof. Passing Rose, TJ, Bolo, blue truck, turn 3, and it's Rose and TJ, and Bolo goes airborne, but he makes it. And let's find Hutchings back there. There's the green truck, and Hutchings was pushed all the way down on his roof. So Bolo leading Taylor by 1, Rose is 4 back, Hutchings 7 back. He's been lapped already. Taylor and Hutchings in the front row. Bolo and Taylor battling into turn 2. Now Bolo pulling away, no answer from Taylor, turn 3. Sideways and Taylor smacks him across the finish line. Rose, the blue truck, and Hutchings roof slides in for 4th. So Bolo's starting to establish himself as the car to beat. Taylor's 3 back, but Bolo's a lap ahead of Rose and 1.5 laps ahead of the number 1 seed Hutchings, who's really struggling here. Bolo and Taylor in the front row. Taylor and Bolo leading the group into turn 2. And this time it's Taylor pulling away from Bolo, turn 3. Taylor flips, Bolo pounces along with Rose. Blue truck smacks him across for 3rd. Hutchings 4th behind the blue truck. Oh boy. So a huge opportunity squandered by Taylor. If he'd won, he'd be 1 behind Bolo. Instead, Bolo now opens up a 6-point gap. Rose is 9 back and Hutchings is 17 back. Second half coming. Rose and Bolo in the front row. Rose, Bolo, Taylor into turn 2. Now Rose and Bolo pulling away, heading into turn 3. Rose is sideways. Here comes Bolo charging up, and he steals it for the win! Whoa! Taylor and Hutchings, 3 and 4. Wow! And they left the green truck in the dust too. So apparently Bolo's looking to take this out of the judges' hands. 3 straight wins, and now a 9-point gap with 3 laps left. Taylor and Rose still have a chance, but Bolo is rolling thick today. Rose and Hutchings in the front row. Rose, Hutchings, Bolo, Taylor single file into turn 2. Now Rose pulling away, Taylor passing Bolo, turn 3. Rose is sideways, smacked across the finish line by Hutchings, then Taylor and Bolo is pushed by the green truck. That's some good luck right there. So with that win, Rose pulls within 7. Oh, that DNF in lap 1 was so costly. Taylor is 8 back, Hutchings is 19 back. Taylor and Hutchings in the front row. Taylor sideways, blocking the pack into turn 2. And the pack is still jammed up. Rose is stuck behind the green truck, turn 3. Taylor flips. Bolo and Hutchings capitalize. They'll finish 1 and 2. And Rose DNFs behind the green truck. Oh, man. Well, there's no drama here, folks. Bolo has sealed the deal with that win, combined with Taylor and Rose's DNFs. But the racing staff was paid to officiate 8 laps, and 8 laps is what we're gonna have. Let's race. Bolo and Taylor in the front row. Hutchings flips on his roof. Oh man. Bolo, Rose, Taylor into turn 2. Rose leading Bolo and Taylor. Blue truck into turn 3. It's Bolo and Taylor closing, and Taylor flies off the track before the finish line, just like Rose did in lap 1. Oh man. Here's the slow motion replay again, and Taylor just flies off unexplainably. Just lost control, I guess. And there's Hutchings on his roof. That is as literal as it is metaphoric. So Bolo lays waste to the competition with an impressive 12-point margin of victory. Congratulations to Kareem Bolo Brown Palos. You are the champion of the Slingshot 360 Big Rig Chase Rally Tournament. And race fans, I hope you had a good time. Stay close to this channel because we got the Redemption Tournament coming up next. Bolo will be back for that. Click like and subscribe and you'll be the first to see it. Check us out on Facebook at Slingshot 360 Diecast Racing. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you at the races.